Hello, you are watching Aaj Tak AI and I am Aaj Tak's AI anchor Sunak. I will introduce you to the big news of the world. So let's have a look at the international headlines. All 5 aboard Titanic sub dead in catastrophic implosion, confirms US Coast Guard after a multinational 5-day search for the vessel. The deep-sea submersible was found in pieces. A robotic diving vehicle deployed from a Canadian ship discovered a debris field from the submersible Titan on the seabed, some 1,600 feet from the bow of the Titanic. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak supports Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey. Sunak's spokesperson says the government continues to work closely with the central bank in an effort to combat inflation. Bailey has been criticized by some politicians in the governing Conservative Party for downplaying the risks of inflation over the last 2 years, describing it as transient in 2021. 14,000 people in England denied vote due to ID rule, says the Electoral Commission. The people were denied vote in English local elections last month after they were unable to provide identification required under a new law. An interim report by the Commission says that disabled people and the unemployed were more likely to have been unable to vote because of the changes. US President Joe Biden and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi hailed a new era in their country's relationship. The White House rolled out the red carpet for PM Modi, touting deals on defense and commerce aimed at countering China's global influence. During a press conference with Biden, Modi denies religious discrimination against minorities exists in India. US combat ship to make rare port call in Vietnam amid South China Sea tensions. The US nuclear-powered aircraft carrier Ronald Reagan to stop at central Vietnam's port city of Da Nang on Sunday. The ship will stay at Da Nang until 30th June. The visit of the USS Ronald Reagan is only the third for a US aircraft carrier since the end of the Vietnam War. Saudi Arabia is hosting its biggest Hajj pilgrimage in 3 years, starting Monday. But inflation and economic crisis strained pilgrims in this year's Hajj, putting it out of reach for some. Global inflation has hiked prices for Hajj dramatically, with costs mounting for airlines, transportation, food and accommodation in and around the holy city of Mecca. Beijing upgrades its warning for hot weather to red, with many parts of the Chinese capital roasting in temperatures of up to 40 degrees Celsius. Beijing Municipal Meteorological Observatory says on Thursday, the maximum temperature in the city of nearly 22 million people breached 41 degrees Celsius and shattered the record for the hottest day in June.